Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and this intro for this year's beauty balance slash makeup rehab slash beauty bank. People call it different things, but for me it's about keeping a balance in your beauty stash so that you don't have so much that you will never use anything or have so much that it goes bad before you get a chance to use it, you know? So yeah, it's all about the beauty balance to me, which is why I call it this. This year I am going to do things a little bit differently because why not? I like doing things differently so I don't get bored of it. Last year I had like a 1 in, 2 out rule, but this year, I'm going to have a 1 in, 1 out rule. However, I don't actually think that this will be easier at all. I think it will be considerably harder because I'm going to do just as Jessica Lee did, and I will count all the products within palettes. So the great thing about that is that I will get 1 point for finishing an eyeshadow, for example, within a palette, which is, you know, great, and it will drive me to actually do that. It will inspire me to do that. And I think it will be easier to finish off things because products within items are usually easier to finish. They often contain less than singles do. So this is great for me. But the challenging part is that when I bring in a palette, say an eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona that I have been eyeing for quite some time, is it 15 pans maybe, or maybe 18? Let's say it's 18 pans in there. It will cost me 18 points. So I will have to finish a lot to be able to afford that. And you know, my favorite category is eyeshadows. I love eyeshadows. Today I'm playing around with an Odin's eye palette. I am doing like a no pan left behind in my panner's pan for that, or actually level 1 on all of them, all of the new Christmas palettes. And I had a lot of gold shades left. So I was like, okay, let's play around with golds. I've never made it work too well for me, so I was like, okay, let's do this, and I don't like it. However, I think these gems, it made it look kind of okay actually, so I like it more after adding the gems, but gold is just not my color. But I am trying to make them work for me. This was probably not the look for it, but you know, I will try. I will try until I find a look that I actually like to have gold in. Okay, so anyway, back to this year's beauty balance. So I have a 1 in, 1 out rule, but everything counts. And this could go 2 different ways, okay? This could up my inventory numbers because maybe I finish, let's say 20 shades within eyeshadow palettes. That means I can bring 20 things in. If I don't buy any palettes, I could actually up my numbers by 20 by the end of the year, and that would be okay. However, I don't think that will happen because, like I said, eyeshadows is my Achilles heel. I love eyeshadow palettes. I will probably buy a few at least. I have 4 on my wish list right now. I don't know if I will buy them all this year or at all, but they're there. I'm at least interested in 4. That's a lot of shades though. So if I just buy those 4 palettes, that might cost me like 100 points or 120 points or something, which means that I will either have to finish that many shades within palettes, which I will probably not do. My goal is to finish 20 eyeshadows this year. I've only finished 3 last year, so 20 is quite a lot for me. And I will probably, you know, use up a few things within other palettes as well. So let's say I finished 30 things and I have to pay for 4 palettes that cost 120 points. That means that I have to reduce my inventory numbers by 90 more things to be able to buy 4 palettes. So in the end, I think this will be quite challenging. I think this will be, I might actually be in the negatives by the end of the year because it's just crazy. And that's just 4 palettes. We all know that when advent calendar season comes around, it will get crazy. It will get crazy. So hopefully I can keep this going. Hopefully this will make me think more about the purchases and is this really worth it to me? Can I finish up this many things to actually warrant this purchase and all of that? I think this will really make me think about my purchases. and that's what I want to do. So wish me good luck because I'm gonna need it. And today I'm not going to talk about the empties of this last month. I will instead talk about those the next month when I have made the updates for all of these empties and other projects. I hope you understand what I mean. I don't want any spoilers for this month's progress because I haven't made the updates for them. So I'm going to leave that for next month's update, but I am going to talk about some things that I got. I did include some Christmas gifts in the finale for last year, but I do have a few more gifts that I got very, very late, like in the middle of January and stuff. So I have a few things here that I wanted to show you, and then we're going to talk about where my intro numbers are at, because I'm going to have the point system, like 1 in, 1 out. So I'm going to get 1 point for everything that I use up, and I will reduce 1 point for everything that I get into my collection. And then I will also get a monetary value. I will get the money back that I spent for items, and I will also reduce what I pay for items in this project as well. So we have the point system and we have the monetary value system as well. So let's go through the things that I actually received. So I got this toiletry bag and it's beautiful. It has this gold, like it looks very nice. So I got this one, and in this I got a few things. I got a few like blades to, what's the name? Eyebrow razor. And I actually was running out of these, so I was thinking maybe I would buy these, and then I got them for my sister. Really nice. I also got a brush here, like an angle brush, and this was all like a brow kit that I got. So all of these things were for my brows. I got a brow soap. This is nothing I have ever tried. So this will be interesting. It's by Makeup Revolution. So this will set me back 1 point. But since I received these as gifts, I didn't have to pay anything, of course. And I also received this eyebrow color palette from Glam of Sweden. Since these contain 3 shades, 3 points are getting out of my inventory. These do not count since these are not things that I can use up, but these 2 things count. So 3 points and 1 point. 4 points there. I have a goddaughter that just gave me these peel-off masks, and these are so cute. There are glitters in here and like stars, and I can't wait to use these. Even if I am getting away from using peel-off masks and I'm trying to just use mine up and never buy them again, I found these to be really intriguing just because of the color and the glitter, and you know, I've never seen these colorful peel-off masks before. I've seen some holographic ones, I've seen see-through ones and black ones. I've never seen like these really colorful ones. So really, I'm really intrigued by them. So yeah, you will see these in upcoming videos, I think. So 3 points out there, so we're up to 7 points. I've also bought one thing. I bought from Aflano this white face paint. I didn't know if I wanted it in my makeup inventory or if I just want like a more like a, I don't know, a clown section, maybe in my in my circus and dress up drawer or something. I don't know, but since I might use this for like linings and, oh, what's the name for that? When you use like a white eyeliner and you do graphic eyeliners, I think. So I thought maybe I could use that for that. But otherwise I would like to use it for painting maybe children's faces and stuff for, well, not Halloween. I don't really celebrate that. But, you know, for parties and stuff, that would be fun. So all in all, I have to reduce 8 points from my beauty bank. Last year, we ended with 3 points. So that is rolling over to this year, which means I had 3 points, I'm reducing 8, so we're at -5. That's what we're starting this year with, a -5 points. But we also have the monetary side of things. I got most of these as Christmas gifts, like I said, but one of these things I did buy for about $8. I am counting it in Swedish crowns. $1 is about 10 Swedish crowns. So reducing those $8 from what we ended with leaves us at a balance of $267 approximately. So that's what we're starting with, -5 points and $267 and a whole new set of rules for this year. So I'm very excited, I'm very nervous, but I am thinking if I don't do this well, let's say I do buy those palettes and I don't quite make it and you know, I'm at a negative 100 points by the end of the year, I'm just going to roll that over until next year and maybe do a 1 in, 1 out, but I'm still at a negative, so I still have to reduce my numbers by 100 items or something to, you know, balance it up again, which in one way it seems weird because I will have to lower my inventory so much to be able to buy those 4 palettes, you know, so we'll see how I do. But I think this is a fun challenge, and I think this will really inspire me to use things within palettes. And yeah, I'm excited for this new year. I hope you are too. If you want to follow along, click on that subscribe button, and I hope I'll see you in the next update or the next video. Have a great evening. Bye.